Hello, 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 my beauties. Today, fortune telling by the book for those of you who remember. Yeah, I will be waiting for people to show up for this live and we will get started, okay? Hello, dear. Today's fortune telling by the book session, so prepare your questions, yeah? And I'm opening book. I'm in process of opening book, sort of. Yeah. So, fortune telling by the book. We have here 64 pages from 4 to 64, and lines that you should tell us it's from 1 to 30. That's like standard conditions, yeah. You can ask how many questions you want, but for all of your questions, I have around 30 minutes today, like to answer your questions and to help you with interpretation. We are fortune telling today by the Tinder Wonders book. You can ask questions related to love, you can ask questions related to your career, whatsoever questions. Yeah, dear, it's a new book, but I wouldn't tell it's new because it was released in April, so that's not already that new. But we're using this book currently for free fortune telling sessions, okay? New book will be later this summer, I hope. Hi there, today's free fortune telling session by the book we're using. All you need to do is like you asking yourself a question, whatever is like on your mind, yeah, whatever you want to receive answer to. And after this, you drop in the chat page numbers, line numbers. I am reading your line, yeah, you receiving sort of answer. And if you have difficulties with interpretation, you telling us about what your question was asked, and I'm helping you with interpretation. So just get your questions ready, okay? Just get your questions ready and we will be starting. We have like 30 minutes today for this activity, so the faster you will start sending questions, the better it is, the more effective. Tinder Wonders, I thought you prepare for the newest, waiting for the new one. No, not new one yet. New one, it's a lot of screenshots, it's a lot of matrix information. It's like still on it. Hi there, hello. So let's see. If you have questions, girls, because today is free fortune telling session, we will be going through and answering your questions. I think I need to pin rules for free fortune telling session, so I would not need to repeat it, that you have to choose from 4 to 64 pages, yeah, and line from 1 to 30, petition your question and send us line number, page number. But if you do not have questions, we can chat about something else. We can do blah blah club, yeah, because I don't want time to be wasted. And so far already 6 minutes passed, okay? So just let me know, yeah? Just let me know, girls, okay? Are there any questions that you want to receive a free fortune telling answer to? If you don't have any, okay, look what we can do. We can do a blah blah club. goes. And let me come up with a topic for this, yeah. Let me come up with a topic. Since this is like dating, a book related to dating, you know, we will be talking about red flags on a dates, yeah. And sometimes I was so horrified, you know, recently I had been watching a YouTube channel of Digital Derek, and he reacts to two different crazy shit people posting on TikTok. Yeah, he reacts. And for me, you know, at some point, what is going on, it's so unbelievable. Like, I had been watching few of his like videos, yeah, when all this is like going on and going on and going on, yeah, and how he is reacting to the things. Like, by the way, he is reacting in a very nice way. I would tell he's very reasonable, yeah. So let's talk about dating, and let's talk about red flags during dating, and let's call the life that nobody so much into law enforcement as criminals, you know. Why this is happening? Criminals, they love to threaten you with law enforcement. And I will tell you a story of me going on a Tinder date, yeah. And guy picked me up, we had dinner, later on we said bye-bye. He dropped me next to place I asked him to in the city center, from where like it's like I can walk safely, you know. And what had happened, I wore my step tracker on that date, and Brussels, something happened to Brussels that caused it, and I dropped my step tracker in his car accidentally. And I want even to show you the step tracker. Wait a moment. Yeah. Where do we have it? That was one. Oh yeah. Here we go. Girls, look. This is famous step tracker, and it's easy, like something like in old Brussels was like, you know, this plastic rubber, it sort of got disconnected here, there were like, so it dropped in his car. And that was the very first date, yeah, that was the very first date. And what had happened the very next day, the very next day, this guy is calling me very angry, very furious, and telling like, are you putting a tracker on me or something, like, are you tracking me? I would go to law enforcement, what is going on, and blah blah blah. And I was like shocked. Because what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? By that time, when he was calling me, I already noticed that my step tracker is missing. Yeah, I already noticed this. I was searching. I thought I dropped it somewhere when we walked next to the sea, you know. I thought maybe I just dropped it, you know, somewhere. I had no idea that happened in his car. Yeah, but very first reaction of a normal person without this tracking activity passed, yeah, I am seeing something strange in my car. Logic. Here, I'm seeing something like this in my car. I found this. I know that's not mine. What would I do? I would take a picture of this and Google it. Most of people will do this. Most of normal people, me, I never ever seen a tracker in my life before he actually brought this up, because I am normal, like I'm normal citizen. I don't have any criminal trouble. I don't have any mafia interactions. for people to track me with some weird device, yeah, and I do not have definitely some obsessive crazy people over me, like access or whatsoever. I'm just normal human being, normal citizen, yeah, and here we go with this asshole calling me and telling me that he gonna call law enforcement, and I'm okay, go ahead, because I am sure in myself 100% that I am not using this shit, yeah. I never even seen this, and just imagine you going on a first date with someone. It's entire fucking agenda, yeah. Especially if you had chat like, oh, you're in same area, okay, let's meet for coffee, let's converse over a cup of coffee rather than texting, you know. And just imagine you going on a date, and you need to prepare yourself, like you need to go and buy this. And I googled prices for trackers, for different types of trackers after this case. You need to buy this, and you need to plan it in his car. For the sake of what? For the sake of what you need to do this? And just imagine normal guy without hidden agenda, without enemies. He's coming on a date. He is searching like he's finding something like this in his car, yeah. And of course I will Google it. And if I know that I only had one date yesterday, yeah, for example, what I gonna do? I gonna take a picture of this, I gonna send this person, and I gonna ask, what is this? Is this belong to you? Or I found it in my car. Like, I know I had no other dates, yeah, and I found this in my car, like literally after our date. Is it yours? And what is this? But instead of doing this, he called me and started into this attacking mode, like, I gonna call law enforcement on you, are you tracking me? All this super defensive way. And my first question, wait, what the fuck? Are you messing up with something illegal that even when you go on a date that you need to be so fucking paranoid? Yeah? That this is not normal human behavior. This is not normal human behavior. This is something super extra paranoid, like to react like this. That, you planted a tracker in my car. Normal person who has no enemies, no like criminal activities to be afraid to track by someone, yeah? They will not be doing this. So for me, it was like the reddest flag of all red flags ever possible, and that was the most like weirdest date in my entire life. You know, like it was the weirdest date in my entire life, because what the hell is going on? You calling me with this like accusations that I'm tracking you for the sake of what? Are you a illegal drug dealer? Or what the hell is going on? And I went on date first time in my life I went on date with him. I cannot imagine that I'm going on a date with somebody and somebody like dropping a tracker, for example, in my bag. To do what? I am a normal human being. I have no enemies, like. Yeah, this is blah blah club, because for fortune telling we have only 10 minutes and you came unprepared your questions, you know, girls. So I was waited so for your questions to show up. So let me go through chat. Not delusions. This is either bipolar, either NPD, either some drug dealer, you know, because that was so fishy. And if you're a normal person, you will just Google it, or you just message me like, Kate, is it yours? I found this in my car. You will just message me with the pictures that, Kate, is it yours? I found it in my car. Can you explain? No, he called in this very abusive attacking mode. It's, you know, when very small animal, you know, very small animal trying to bark on a very big animal. This was impression like this, like, what's going on? So let me go through chat, girls, okay? Yeah, his mommy boy, he stayed beside her all the time. Yeah, most likely, not only mommy girl, but okay, let me go through the chat, girls. Okay, I'm scrolling. Okay. Please choose random page and line number for me. I'm curious about Jungkook's new album, which will be released on my birthday. I want to know that is it just a coincidence or some message for me? Okay, let's choose a random line, and yeah, that's interesting question, dear. Let's choose. Okay, I'm choosing. Okay. Wow. Jealousy is prohibited. He is a free man and not your property. He sleeps, oh my God, he sleeps with whoever he wants. But you can't, of course, if you want him to marry you one day. And still you will be called a bitch. So that's the message. I don't know, something strong about jealousy, dear, here. And jealousy is prohibited. Something about jealousy is prohibited, and something about him being a free man, not your property. This sort of message, like, I don't know how it resonated. Let us know, please, in the chat, okay? And we move in next. I already chosen, yeah, random page and line for you, dear, yeah. Sugar is at his brother's wedding. He hugged his brothers, but not wife. He only smiled at her. Well, I think it's normal. I mean, like in some cultures, in Arabic cultures, like you can't interact with your brother's wife. I'm not sure how is this in Korean culture, but I know in Arabic culture you cannot interact with your brother's wife and hug her, and that's not considered normal. So maybe in Korea this is like similar. I'm not sure about this. Okay. Page 20, line 20. Okay, dear, let's go there. Page 20. Page 20. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quite interesting here. Sleep and conquering the world. 3 languages were shown in his account. There was a note that he loves fantasy, sleep, and conquering the world. 3 languages were shown in his account. Yeah, so something about sleep, conquering the world, and 3 languages, okay? How it matches your question. Let us know if you was able to interpret it or you need our help with interpretation, okay? And we are moving next. His album is going to be the bomb. Yeah, a female actor will be in the music video. Maybe his album gonna be about jealousy or something, you know. It resonated. I have been very anxious about my exam results. Could you please read page 12, line 7? Okay, let's see, my dear. Page 12, line 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah? Okay, let me read for you. Differently than you do. This is a golden rule of matrix energy 8, which, okay, and the entire sentence. Yeah, I read just a line to answer your question. Now the entire sentence. Do not judge someone because they sin differently than you do. This is a golden rule of matrix energy 8, which I realized back then without knowing matrix yet. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, not sure how this answering about your exams, but something is different, something related to matrix energy 8. I'm not sure if you have any, maybe you have in matrix transits. Something about, again, if there is like feeling of you feeling envious towards other students who, in your point of view, maybe they're receiving their grades in unfair way, like you think they are favorites of teachers or something like this. This feeling should be eliminated because this is stopping you of progressing with your studies. Okay, so this is something you should work on. Yeah, and something about differently done differently. So let's see. Wait, Jungkook jealous? I don't know. Question that was related to his album. We read a line, yeah, and it started with jealousy. So, not sure. Maybe album gonna be about jealousy. I asked about message from my future husband. Yeah, so most likely that was it. Yeah. Let us know how it resonated, because these 3 points were highlighted. Can I have page 51, line 14? Okay, 51, line 14. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you can. Here we go. Rules, but it doesn't work that way, because some rules and laws are higher than any human rules. This is the laws of karma. Yeah, so something related to rules, following the rules there, and following karmic rules here. Man, Jungkook is flirting too much. He is doing things that are against the rules, sleeping in liar, working out, drinking. Oh, what he's drinking. Oh my god. Jungkook was shirtless and only his army fandom name tattoo was showing, and his rings represented jealousy. Rings jealousy? He has like what? Like jealousy? Jealousy rings? Wow, that's quite interesting. Your predictions are amazing. I couldn't believe that he has those rings. Like, is it true? Okay, so let's see goals. We still have some time, yeah. Page 14, line 7, about next big positive changes waiting for me. Okay, that's super nice question. I love answering this. Okay, let's see, page 14. Line 7. I think my messages couldn't send. Dear, sometimes it happening. Look, first of all, you need to be subscribed, yeah, for your messages to be shown in chat. Second, you can just send just numbers. You need to send with a little bit of text, because just numbers from previous lives, what we learned, it's more like read by algorithms as spam. Okay, so try again to message, because this line, I see your text, yeah, I think my messages couldn't send. I see this text, but other text that you send in, I was not able to see it in chat. So page 14, line 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see, about things to ask yourself, about things and why you make choices that you make. Okay, there's gonna be really big choice for you in future to make, yeah, and whatever choice you will make, it's gonna lead you to something better. but you need to ask yourself a question, what for? There is an even better question to ask yourself, what for? Yeah, what for? I want a wife, husband, but what for? Quite often the reply to the question what for doesn't match the avatar of the desired partner you draw in your imagination, and your needs are not being met. So that's like big message for you, yeah? About things and why you make choices that you make. And let me read you, okay, I read your entire sentence. Did you ask yourself why you like one color more than another? Why you like or don't like to brag about things? And why you make choices that you make? There is an even better question to ask yourself, what for? I want a wife, husband, but what for? So this is like for you, like choices, something about choices, something about, you know, maybe you want something big and bright, but ask yourself, what for? Yeah. The rings were made by a person that said these are jealousy rings. He wore 3. That's quite interesting. Yes, it happened a lot to me. I will. Page 8, line 13. Okay, let's see, page 8. Page 8, line 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have a nice name here. It appears that woman's name was Diana and her son's name Ahmed. So something about new acquaintances. I don't know which kind of question you ask, but something about networking, something about new people entering your life, okay? We have names here. That's literally about people. That's literally about people in your environment, or, you know, if initials of those names like D and A are familiar, maybe similar to if you ask question about particular people or advice, you know, and initials match, most likely, you know, your intuition is right on these people. Let us know what kind of question you asked, that you received, like this kind of answer with names. That's quite interesting. Okay. So, page 16, line 23, about my strongest quality. Okay, page 16, line 23. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Let me read this for you, my dear. And the next was his selfie with the text, let's think how to get you out. Selfie. Something about selfie. Something about getting out of like situationships. Getting out with something. Your best, you know, your strongest quality, like you can get out with something, like. And something about selfie here. Let us know how it resonated, but with selfies it's something crazy. I don't know about what D I do to have Best life I want in the university. Well, if if you will make friends there, most likely, yeah, you will have nice life. But this required like friendships, connections, networking, yeah, for you to have good life. Or maybe this is like indicator, like reassurance that you will meet some good friends there. Yeah, I'm like this. So you are getting out with something. Okay. I'm learning to get out from problems and selfies as well. One of your strongest, like you can do unbelievable selfies. If you can't, you should just try, okay? So, by finding appropriate and practical solutions, yeah, so that's how to get out with things, yeah, how to get out of problems, yeah. That's really nice. That's cool quality. And selfies, remember selfies as well. You can be master of a selfie. Okay, girls, what else do we have here? What else do we have here? You're welcome, dear. We have just like 3-4 minutes, so I can answer a few more questions or help you with interpretation if needed, yeah. So let's see and think. I'm hoping to do a lot of charity, or a lot of charity camp with full of people in university. Charity. Oh my dear, I need to translate this word charity. Okay, one moment. Charity is, what is charity? I saw charity, maybe it's misprint, okay, and it's charity, because charity I haven't heard, but okay, let me see. Charity, maybe something I'm not aware of, okay. But yeah, you will make some friends, that for sure. That was new for me. I will try taking selfies more often. Yeah, try, because this could be about selfies. What is a selfie? Selfie is a self-reflection, yeah. What is your best quality? You able to self-reflect, yeah. Sometimes it's literally when you can master art of selfies for fun, and they sending you in this direction, or could be you're a master of self-reflection. I may misspelled, yeah. I think it was charity, for charity, okay. So definitely there will be new people who gonna approach you, make contacts, make friendships. So this will be nice time. You shouldn't worry about, okay. So girls, as well, I am preparing one of the next lives will be dedicated to BTS members, yeah. So you just prepare all your questions for one of the next lives, and I will be answering BTS. We will be talking only about BTS, whatever you want to ask, okay. So page 17, line 8. Okay, let me open for you. Page 17. Line 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About wedding dress. Wow, are you about to get married? This is so great. I just remembered that I had to tell you after I turned down a job offer at something you just remember to tell, Maybe this is related to dress design and you need to notify them on some adjustments. Something, you know, I just remember that I had to tell you after I turned down maybe the first dress like you're not gonna like and you will need to make some adjustments of it. Something about adjustments, something about corrections, something about turning down the very first option of it, okay? Page 18, line 18, magic number. Okay, page 18, line 18, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, oh, sorry, again, I carried away 18. Again, let's return and start it all over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I discuss this in detail in my metrics and countries videos on YouTube. Literally, this line. I discuss this in detail in my metrics and countries videos on YouTube. So let us know what you asked about, because the answer is in these videos on my YouTube channel. The answer to your question, like they sending us to the next destination. So they sending us to those videos that I posted, metrics and countries. I'm not going to marry because I'm only 16, but I asked about my future wedding dress. Your future wedding dress, dear, the first one you're not gonna like, you will be adjusting it, and the second option of it you're gonna like. Most likely this way it's gonna happen, but something about very first option of this gonna leave you unsatisfied, like you're gonna turn down. Like most likely this is gonna be, you know, customized wedding dress, when there gonna be a tailor working for you and preparing this dress for you, making adjustments, you know. Pick up very quickly when people don't hold me the best. Is it just my little self? I pick up very quickly when people don't wish you the best. When people don't wish you the best, you pick up. Well, if you intuitive, and intuitive is strong energy 18, strong energy 20 in the matrix of destiny. If you truly really intuitive, sometimes intuitive energy 15 as well. But why is the intuition being blocked? Quite often they use it for personal benefits. The intuition more than, like, you know, you can use your intuition for personal benefits, but without crossing certain boundaries, And energy 15, they tend to cross those boundaries. So I don't think it's your delulu. It's something, it's something as well, could be cultural. There could be some mistakes from your side towards people, representatives of different cultures, because we have metrics and countries videos on YouTube. Maybe you not fully understand certain cultures, certain type of people, but when it's about the rest of the people, if you have strong intuition, most likely it's true, it's not delulu. Okay, so even before I know metrics, so look, it could be especially with energy 18, especially when they are dealing with representatives of other cultures, nations, and so on. You may be mistaken about their attitude towards you, but in the rest cases, when you're dealing with people, most likely your intuition on the top. Okay, so make sure before judging them and making conclusions, make sure it's not cultural misunderstanding. Okay, so here we go. So what else goes? We should probably finalize the reading with some prediction. I know, forecast for the month of July. What you should expect in the month of July. I will pick randomly. Let's see what you should expect in month of July. So we'll finalize this reading, yeah, and prepare, if you're fan of BTS members, prepare for the next live. Again, I will make announcement on when, and we will discuss in fortune tell for BTS members solely. Okay, so here we go. July, month of July. Have you had funny or bad dates? So that's like this. Have you had funny or bad dates? Months of dating or what? Like, or maybe months of like watching content related to dating. But some content like, oh, gosh, it's insane when I watch this Digital Derek channel, like such unbelievable stories that when you watching this, you go, okay, you couldn't believe this is real. You couldn't believe someone like in this state of mind, like, ooh, that's crazy. Okay, girls, I'm finishing the live. We'll see you soon. Yeah, because I'm planning some matrix readings as well. Two of you stayed. If you want, I will pull charm for you. Two of you stayed, so just choose the number 1 or 2 in your mind. We will see which charms I got for you. For number 1, those of you who picked 1. Oh Lord, some water adventure. Look, we received some turbo and we received the water, maybe trip towards the seashore, you know, some sort of seashore related trip or river or lake. Beautiful vacation, yeah. And for number 2, let's see what we have here. I'm pulling. What? I want to pull a charm like, oh. This is the star something. How they call it? Like I forgot, sorry, but you see, you can travel towards stars with this. Like in both cases, yeah, this is progress. This is quantum jump. This is quantum jump in one or other area of life, and I talked about quantum jump during yesterday live, yeah. And this is for number 1. This is great vacation. This is great vacation with your family somewhere next to, yeah, spaceship, but they have other names started with like Starcraft or something like this. Okay, so spaceship, but it's like star something. So, and number 1, let us know about your vacation. That's gonna be amazing vacation. Towards seashore, ocean, river, lake, camping, amazing activities, super. And quantum jump in one or other life area. That's it, girls, okay? I'm saving this live. You can watch later on, you know, if you need more clarity. If you need to hear again what I read from the book, yeah? And let's connect in next lives, okay? Bye. Have a nice day, girls, okay? Yeah. We chose different number, yeah, without even communicating with one another. That's so amazing, okay? See you. You too, bye, girls.